sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Rebels offense will have the football first. And here he comes as we get our first look at Kewan Lacey. And everything in this attack runs through him.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one.
Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Rebels have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Out wide right, it's Cook. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now it's third and goal. Keeps it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Using his legs, it's Middleton. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. They'll ride him again. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Offense working from the pistol. Keeps it on the ground. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with second and 13. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Now here's White. Makes a grab. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. White to throw for it on 4th. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off-play action on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it. And back-to-back plays, they're going the completely wrong.
Trying to beat the D deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Keeps it on 1st down.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Chambliss. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Throwing, White. Trying to burn this defensive back. Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do it.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Chambliss. Under pressure. Snags it. Across the 25, he's got room.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
Quick give. It's Lacey. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for room, it's Middleton. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Move to his right. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. White. They're all over him. And he gets rid of it.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Deep to shallow.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, White. And they get him down short of the first down marker. Great place to start for this offense. Tells the run, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll The 49ers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Throwing, White. Right side, it's Boston. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. White wants to throw it. Rushes on. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
Out wide left, it's Middleton. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Straight ahead, it's Rutledge. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
They'll need a bunch on second down. White fires to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. To the air again, White. Out wide right, it's McGee. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the 49ers will try to convert on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down, still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he gets it away.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Harrell. Got the back over the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official. And he will take it in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. Just got rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Back open in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one just came off his hand badly.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Throwing, White. Buying time to his right. The throw. Right side, it's Barnes. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Again, it's White. Left side, it's Barnes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The 49ers look to keep this drive humming. White going to attack through the air. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. He wants to throw it again. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 3rd and long coming up. Look out! And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Scooped it! Scored it! Into the end. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the side.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown Rebels. The defense putting points on the board. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field, making the adjustment. Needs it here on fourth down. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. Ball was loose in their own end zone, and the defense recovered it for a touchdown.
And the defense right now...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Oh, pressure's coming. And they got it.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds us back in the middle. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on fourth.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions trying to get behind the defense. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarter.
Caught, and he's got room. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Handoff again. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. Still looking. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Knight. Gets rid of it, and they can't make the connection. Send the tight end in motion. First play of this drive. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Second down, going to throw it. Finds his man. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Under pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Just left that ball well short.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Going to look downfield again. Pulls it in. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot, patting my...
Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be first down. And the 49ers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're all over him. Just gets rid of that one.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires into the end zone. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and